law enforcement in Volusia County is already putting out a warning to Central Florida parents and teens. It's going to be zero tolerance for spring break this year.
It comes after a large crowd of teens already took over parts of New Smyrna Beach yesterday. News 6's Molly Reed is on Flagler Avenue with what happened and how law enforcement plans on enforcing the law.
Flagler Avenue is much calmer today with school back in session, but police here say if yesterday was any indication of how spring break is going to look this year, they're going to need parents' help cracking down. Police say a huge fight broke out. One teenager was arrested for pulling a gun out, and a 14-year-old from Orlando was arrested for shooting the Flagler Avenue Roosters with a BB gun.
Hearing a tire trying to go 50 miles per hour, bad behavior. Jumping on the furniture.
Ignacio Barcatelli and his wife Melissa own a coffee shop on Flagler Avenue. They called Monday's crowd a teenage madhouse.
We love them to come and enjoy the town and enjoy, but there is some behavior. They don't need to hang from the property. They don't need to, just behave.
The police are putting a juvenile curfew in place now ahead of spring break in a few weeks. They actually created it a few years ago. I showed you back then when high school spring breakers got out of hand with vandalism, fights, underage drinking, and there was little to no supervision from adults. Now they're ramping up their presence in the crowds with undercovers. If teens are caught breaking the curfew, there's punishments and fines for both the teens and parents, and local Airbnbs here have had to crack down on their check-in processes to make sure adults are present.
Just the way this day and age is, it's just a shame that kids have to bring a gun to the beach. When they put on TikTok or whatever they do and say there's going to be a big meeting in front of breakers at New Smyrna Beach, there's nothing you can do. They were here at 7:30 in the morning.
Terry Bartley, general manager of the Breakers on the beach, says these teenage crowds are something they prepare to be surrounded by as a business now.
The curfew's great, but when you kick people off the beach and kick them off the streets, there's no place for them to go.
Police and the Volusia Sheriff's Office say they're going to have more rules and announcements coming after yesterday ahead of spring break. They expect to be announcing those within the next week. In New Smyrna Beach, Volusia County, I'm Molly Reed getting results, News 6.